Let's get it started in here. All right, yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Lil Boy, and we live from the basement. Today, this video is a little different than what I've normally done so far. Normally, I've done some things that are kind of entertaining or like interesting. This here is motivational. It's kind of good for you. I wanted to share something because I'm vibing with this, and so I wanted to put this out there and share it with y'all. This video is from Ambition Media, and it's why most people remain in mediocrity, which pretty much basically is like basically I guess gonna tell us the habits that are keeping us to where we are. It might not be a direct habit that affects you. It might be just a metaphor. It might be something you can relate to. It might be not literally what you're going through. Y'all know I'm trying to vibe. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to be successful. So this is something I want y'all to vibe with me to this. So let's vibe out and let's figure out what it takes to escape mediocrity.
It's lonely at the top. 99% of people are convinced they are incapable of achieving great things, so they aim for mediocre. The level of competition is thus fiercest for realistic goals, paradoxically making them the most.
Before we even jump in real deep into this, I just want y'all to know this video was literally for, like, if you have people around you who are small-minded, if you yourself are afraid to try for better, so you're settling for small-minded things, shit, that applies to me. I'm not even gonna front. This could help you, so let's watch it.
Competitive. Quote by Tim Ferriss. Most people will never be truly successful. The pull towards mediocrity is too strong, as David Schwartz once penned. All around you is an environment that is trying to pull you down to second-class street. Most people will never escape the pool. Much of the thinking around us is small-minded. Most people are overly concerned with beating the other guy, usually through manipulation and politics. As a result, they're left fighting for scraps with the other 99%.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be this way. A life of your deepest dreams, 100% financial independence, being your own boss, traveling the world with your family, whatever is available, if you know where to start.
So, like, here's an example. Right here. As you can see, I got gold teeth, which means I had money to buy the gold teeth, right? It was something that I wanted to spend. This is my third grill I've had. I lost the other two, which probably means I shouldn't have bought this one. You know what I'm saying? This is my iPhone XR. Broken camera, cracked back, still works. I still have it. I haven't went and bought a new iPhone, not because I can't, just because my phone works and there's nothing that the new phone does and mine doesn't really do just yet. Although I'm probably going to go get one pretty soon because I keep dropping it. It's just, I understand what they're saying. Sometimes you got to have less to get more. And I watched another video a couple days ago, and I want to say there was this thing that we were mentioning. It was like the ramen phase of your life. So whenever you figure that out and you dedicate it, it's you take away the luxury from your life and just live off the basic needs until you can afford yourself to have the luxury you want whenever you want it. You feel me? Something I'm working on, but that's basically what they're mentioning without saying it. And like, the universe is crazy because, like I said, I watched that video a few days ago and they're kind of describing the same thing, you know?
But most people will never turn away from the safety and security of the crowd to realize this. All of us, more than we recognize, are products of the thinking around us. And much of this thinking is small.
YouTube shit right now. Like,
most people are not willing to fail. We can
let me get this out here. I'm not getting any views right now. My highest view video was 300 and something, and shout out to Windigoon for retweeting that. I really appreciate that. But like, you know, I'm not gonna say a super well-known person, but I know a lot of people, and it's like I know more than people than the amount of views I have on my videos. So it's like, damn. But you gotta be willing to fail. I gotta be willing to have these fucking 10 view videos. Hopefully one day I get 1,000 views. You get what I'm saying?
Truly be successful only at things we are willing to fail at. Most people hate failure. They run from it. In their eyes, if they suck at something, it means they suck. Since their self-worth is tied directly to their performance, any failure is proof they aren't good enough. But this is exactly why they'll stay in mediocrity. If they aren't willing to fail, they aren't able to learn from their mistakes. If they never learn, they'll never grow and develop into something more.
There you go. That's the truth.
Would you like me to give you a formula for success?
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's quite simple, really. Double your rate of failure. You are thinking of failure as the enemy of success, but it isn't at all. You can be discouraged by failure, or you can learn from it. So go ahead and make mistakes. Make all you can, because remember, that's where you will find success. If you're not willing to fail, you guarantee you'll stay average at best. If you want to grow into an extraordinary version of yourself, you must be willing to fail. A lot. Failure.
So basically, we could have skipped this video. I'm going to finish watching it, but we could have skipped this video and just listen to Kobe when he said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, because if you realize back in, 98, he airballed 3 shots in the clutch against Utah. But for the rest of his career after that moment, he probably is the most clutch player of all time in the NBA history. And if you don't watch basketball, I'm sorry, I don't really have another analogy for that off the top of my head, but yeah.
Failure brings humility. It develops your character. It helps you laugh at your mistakes and not take things so seriously. Like a plant placed from the shade into sunlight, your growth rate will accelerate tenfold. Benjamin Hardy put it this way: don't seek praise, seek criticism. If you embrace the possibility of failure, you open yourself up to enormous success you've never seen before. If I fail more than you, I win. Quote by Seth Godin. The mediocre majority doesn't value learning. Every skill you acquire doubles your odds of success.
So, I used to be like a random fat guy, and I used to be interested in random stuff, and I'm still very smart, and I'm into a lot of random stuff. But for a while, I was so running around in the streets and stuff, I wasn't really using my brain, right? Now that I'm using my brain, I can understand exactly what they mean by mediocrity. When you're in the trenches, the hood, whatever you want to call it, they don't tell you to do what's right. They don't tell you to do what's good. You know what I'm saying? You get a job and you're in the streets. I'm not saying like nobody's gonna tell you not to get your money, but a lot of people are gonna look at you like you're broke because you have a job. But in reality, everybody should have a job. Everybody should do something. Maybe not a job, maybe a business, a stream of income for yourself.
Most people would choose entertainment and distraction instead of learning and growing. It's not surprising, learning is hard. Going to counseling, becoming a student of your craft, and constantly failing aren't fun. In the words of Hal Elrod, repetition can be boring or tedious, which is why so few people ever master anything. This is great news for the rest of us, though. Uber successful entrepreneur Darren Hardy once remarked that he's always glad when something is difficult, because that means most people won't ever do it. The competition will always be low. Prioritizing learning and self-education may be new for you, but know this: for every day you read a book, millions of others didn't. For every morning you woke up early to create and produce, millions of others slept in. For every day you kept going, millions of others quit. Ironically, the fiercest competition is for the second-class prizes. Once you prioritize learning, you become aware of the 1% of opportunities that are truly life-changing.
I'm not gonna lie, like I just said, I didn't want to start this channel until I had everything that I felt like I needed to be a professional. You know what I mean? But technically, you can Google your boy LaBoy and you're gonna see me. So technically, I'm a professional. Technically, I'm a content creator. It's just I gotta become a better content creator. I gotta get more known. I gotta get out there. You know, what's gonna stop me from getting out there is waiting to get better equipment versus actually filming, releasing, strategizing, planning, writing scripts for my story times, or like figuring out the other type of content that I do want to create, which I mentioned that I wanted to get into, like in real life content. If I don't focus on that now and I just keep waiting to have it prepared to go to get a better camera, I'll be stuck doing these. There's nothing wrong with these, but then that pushes off my goals and the growth of us together, our community together, whether that's a second channel or just in real life videos on this channel. I will be delaying that to do that, so I just wanted to I like to put myself when I'm giving advice or talking about things, because that way you can relate. I want you to relate to me. You feel me? I want you to understand that I'm human. I'm having an experience just like you. Shit, I want you to embrace me and I'll embrace you. You feel me? I'm down to earth. Yeah, I'm a nigga. Yeah, I got gold teeth, all that. I'm out here looking like Raditz today, But I want you to embrace that, because if you love yourself, everybody's going to have no choice but to either love you or respect how much you love yourself, even if they don't love you.
More importantly, these opportunities have incredibly less competition.
Yeah, I just gave a
most people will continue fighting for scraps with the mediocre majority. That's a game you don't want to win. Instead, quit the game entirely. Leave the crowd. Choose learning and self-education instead of entertainment and distraction. One of the best pieces of advice on this topic is 4 simple words. Stay in your lane. It doesn't matter how much faster they're going. It doesn't matter how much faster you're going. If you keep looking at other lanes, you're going to crash. Focus on you. Learn all you can. Experiment, fail, discover what works. Soon you'll build momentum. And one day, you'll look around you and marvel at just how damn fast you're going. Cut out jealousy. Spend all your spare time learning and growing. If your lifestyle does not add to your healing, it will subtract from it.
There you go. Hey,
in conclusion, the moment you accept total responsibility for everything in your life is the day you claim the power of change for anything in your life. The road that leads to incredible, exciting, fulfilling life is waiting for you. It's free and open, and there are no crowds. Making the shift from an ordinary life to an extraordinary life is one of the most exciting decisions you'll ever make.
Yes,
the learning, growing, and development on this path will make you feel more alive than you've ever felt. Choose success over mediocrity.
Yes.
Choose learning instead of entertainment. Choose personal growth instead of jealousy.
Yes.
Choose what you want, not what anyone else wants. This information was shared by Anthony Moore.
Excuse me. So to wrap that up, what we learned together, we want to choose self-improvement over being jealous, which means if you see somebody succeeding in their lane or doing something, ask yourself, what is it that they're doing that is successful? Ask themselves, what is it that they're doing to be successful? Ask themselves, what is it that they're willing to do that you're not doing? And if you're not willing to do what they're doing, then you need to switch your focus into yourself and improve on what you are willing to do to get yourself somewhere else. There's a lot of things in the streets I wasn't willing to do. A lot of niggas I know want to rap, want to do certain things. I picked up a camera. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy. You gotta let it go. Stay in your lane and jealousy kind of go hand in hand. So these two are kind of the same. But if you stay in your lane and improve on what you're good at, or improve on what is benefiting you or what is helping you, you might be able to afford to do the things that you want to do. You might have to do something you don't want to do everything you want to do, which is me right now. I've been grinding, working night jobs for the last 2 years just to get here. I could have been started a YouTube channel, but I kept delaying it. I want to buy this. I want to buy that, Those are the two. And a third one is don't be afraid to fail. I don't look at anything as failure. I look at it all as an attempt. Maybe my attempt wasn't as successful as I thought it could have been, but it's still a success because I'm still putting myself out here and I'm still trying. And that means say this never works out for me, I never go anywhere, and I got to switch my dream and chase something else, right? Well, I now have history and experience was the word I was looking for. I now have experience in filming. Technically, I already did because I filmed a movie in middle school, but you get what I'm getting at. I could give myself fucking screen credits, film credits for being in my own videos. Hey. But that's gonna do it today. Hopefully you guys learned something with me, because I learned something. The universe has been speaking to me a lot, so I just wanted to put this out there because I'm kind of unsure of where I'm going with this thing, and finding this motivational thing and fighting against mediocrity kind of gave me a little push I need. Hopefully it gives you a push that you need too. As always, let me get a like, let me get a comment, let me get a subscribe. Let's grow my channel. Let's see what else we can push me to do. I'm willing to do almost anything that's not weird. Feel me? It's not weird, and it's not super against who I am as a person. I'm willing to try it. So let's do it. That's what my in real life videos are about. Let's do it. All right, it's your boy, Lil Boy. I was live from the basement. I'm out.